And this is fairly typical of nearly every single task that I choose to tackle on this boat, is that I've got all these bits and pieces of wood which I have the offcuts, some of it is recovered from skips, some of it has been given to me. Thank you very much, kind donators. But the problem is I have to keep moving it. So I guess I guess there'll come a day when I've used it all, and that will be the end of the problem. But I've got nowhere to store the wood other than on the boat. And I don't want to store it on the deck because it will get wet. I've had a go at clearing this space up in the bow because I want to work on this section today, and I'm wanting to get on with building a berth or a bed in the bow section. I can't clear any more because I've got enough junk down the rest of the boat. So this is what it is. So the idea is that there'll be a berth here, and then up at this kind of level, or maybe, yeah, no, this kind of level, a shelf going along there, and then there'll be a similar kind of thing with a shelf behind me. A door will be going across here, and this bit here will be blanked off. So I don't know how I'm going to get on with that. We shall see. Well, as usual, you go to start the job and then you realise you need to do something before you go any further. So before I start putting in bits of wood, I just need to paint this bit here. I've given it a good old wire brush, and then I've got some special anti-rust paint. In this case, this isn't hammerite. I tend to use hammerite a lot, but it is very, very, very expensive. And I think for this situation, I think this paint will be fine. Right, so the next stage is I'm going to put this piece of wood across here. So I'm going to cut it to length in that position. I've already got some cross pieces here. There's one here and there's another one or two further up towards the bow. I think I will probably only need two of them, so I've got a third piece to come out. Right, so here we go. First bit of wood that needs cutting. I've already marked a line. Better. So that is going to go across there like that. I do try to see if I've got anything that's already the right length. So I think in this case now I'm going to have to cut one of these. So it's just a case of doing the same thing. Yeah, so maybe this doesn't have to screw in, so the whole thing would lift out, or does that make it more difficult? See, I'm in two minds about this. So a plan is taking shape here. Well, the idea is taking shape. I wasn't going to do this. I was going to do something completely different, but as you come to put bits of wood in place, then the, how can I say it, the idea forms. I don't know how else to say it really, but the idea is that whoops, if I sit here, okay, so I'm basically sitting on the bunk. We're going to have a post here, so, and then a piece of wood here, so that the post is going to fix to this piece of plywood and down the bottom here, so that nice strong post, and then this bit of plywood I'm going to shape it so it looks kind of in keeping with the rest of the boat, but also so that you don't have any sharp edges to catch your head on. Then the idea will be that this piece can maybe be blanked off to about there with a shelf going across, or blanked off totally with shelves. We shall see. today, so far, I am just cutting up bits of wood from old pallets, and the idea is I'm going to use these bits of wood that I've cut, something they'll go one after the other, something like that, to form a bulkhead. And from the pallets that I've cut so far, these are the ends of the pallets, and it did occur to me that I might be able to use these, because I was thinking if I can take these old bits that are nailed on, that could sit on a shelf, and I could drill holes in here to hold pens. I'm just thinking aloud here. And then this bit, if you imagine it's on a shelf like that, then you can put jars in there and it'll stop them from rolling about. We'll see. We'll see if my idea comes to anything. So I'm not going to burn those or throw them away just yet. Meanwhile, we shall continue. I think it's going to be one of those days. The camera's just fallen over. I just got to get on with it. I don't know about anybody else, but ever since I had my COVID jabs, I have a more or less permanently wet nose. I think I'm turning into a dog. Anyway, sort of progress. This is the bulkhead, as I say, made out of old bits of pallet. I've just got another couple of pieces here, which will go and to fill these gaps. I will trim this all down so it looks a lot neater. I'll probably get a router on there if it'll work, because it's uneven thicknesses of wood, but we'll do something. So that's just the one bulkhead. So I've got another one to do here, another one down there, and another one over the far side. And I'm trying not to throw wood away. All the little bits of wood, little bits like this, will they just go in a bag and they'll probably go on the stove. Pieces like this I will keep because I'm sure they will come in useful at some point. But nails go in a bag and get thrown away. So the idea is this bit of wood is going to go here, so it's going to pretty much mirror what I've done on the other side. So this will all just go in, and I do have another couple of pallets in my car, which I'm not using the car at the moment, it's off the road. And so I'm hoping that I can use those pallets to get the last bits of wood for here. Whoops, I need to put something in here, and there's also a space down here which will have to have some wood on, so that would complete the bulkhead for that side. Just wanted to show you this Bernie, who's got a boat in the marina here. He's left me a little present, some spare wood that he had, some plywood. Thank you very much. It's very much needed. Thank you. Very much temporarily in place. There's a solar panel there. I've got the two small ones in the middle, and I've got another solar panel down there. But they are connected. And as you can see, I am getting what, 3.5 volts just now? 3.5 amps. So that's what I like, free power. So this is just an update on the Outbacker stove. This is after 6 months of pretty much continuous use on a boat which has been getting a lot of condensation, and you can see there's rust has been developing there, and in the oven itself there's rust been developing in there as well. On the firebox door itself, the fire rope that goes around the glass has really come out of place now, and needs renewing, so I need to get some more from somewhere, I don't know where. So that's about as far as I'm going to get it today. I've got the beginnings of a shelf up here. There was kind of a temporary shelf. This is less temporary, above the sink. So there'll be another shelf, a small shelf just here. Bear in mind you've got a door, there'll be a door here. This will be blocked off, so there'll be bulkheads here. And then bulkhead here, bulkhead there. What happens here I don't know, maybe a continuation of the shelf or a bulkhead and then more storage further on. Maybe a small little shelf down here, but the idea is you'd be able to sleep either way. Now I mean, I'm 6 foot, so if I sit myself in here I would be wedged in here nice and comfy. Might bang my head a little bit, so or could sleep the other way around. Yeah, so I'll have to put some kind of board at the end here with something soft on it, just to so you don't bang your head. But I think if the bulkhead is going on that side of the upright, that would give you. Oh yes, that's much better. Much better. So I'm quite pleased with that. I'm not quite sure about this bit here. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I might have to redesign the shape, so it's just a curve there and a curve up there or something. But that was really just to fix this top post on, because this bit of plywood is bolted through at the top, and then the post is screwed in at the top and it's screwed at the bottom, and that supports this bit, which supports the shelf. So all in all, I'm quite pleased with it, really. So today I've got a couple of hours before I go to work, so this is my galley sort of prep area, and I've given it a sand down, and I just want to get some varnish on it just to protect the top. Whether I paint it with some kind of epoxy tinted paint or something, and someday in the future, I don't know, but this hopefully will make a difference and help me to, it'll be easier to clean. That's the idea anyway, so we'll see what happens. Big thank you to Dave and Wendy, who have donated a massive piece of plywood and a massive piece of OSB and a huge amount of 2x2s. Thank you so much. So that's the galley work surface. It's had 4 coats of varnish. Not sure about the varnish, it was quite old, I'd had it a while, so I did have to thin it down a little bit at the beginning, but that's what you're supposed to do, I think. But it looks alright. Now that the galley work surface is varnished and it's dried, I've shifted everything onto that, so that is now a mess, so that I can varnish this shelf which is above the sink. which I haven't connected this sink up yet. I still need to figure out how I'm going to do that, because I really want it to go via a holding tank, but I'm not sure where I'm going to put the tank that I've got. So this little bit will go at the end of the video, so thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, add a comment if you wish, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It costs nothing, but it helps more people discover this channel, the more subscribers I have. I think in episode 31 I was talking about a 360 degree video. I've decided that probably it might be an idea to keep it separate. So if you look on playlists on my channel, you'll find there's the Kraken, which is this channel, this playlist you're watching. You'll find cooking with Sailing Octopot, I think. You'll find music, I think, and there'll also be a playlist which is 360 degree video. So that will be short little 360 degree videos, not just about the boat, out and around about in Inverness as well. So feel free to explore the other videos. Oh, there's shorts as well. There'll be many more of those coming. And also, don't forget, if you go onto my link tree, which is linktr.ee/sailingoctopot.com, there you'll find links to all the other social media sites that I try to contribute to. So again, thanks for watching. Bye bye.